So 3.3, rational function of the form ax plus b, cx plus d. Before we didn't have anything in numerator, right? The example, I would give you 1 over, let's say x minus 2, and I ask you to do it. Now we have something in numerator, ax plus b. So we have x-intercept right now. Let's just do it together, see how can I graph fx equal to x over x minus 2. I'm gonna share a new page here. New share. The question was x minus 2. Okay. Okay, y is equal to x minus 2. First things I do, restrictions for x and y. Restrictions for x. And here I do restrictions for y. And then we will find x-intercept. And then we will find y-intercepts. These 4 things we need to find out. And then we graph it. And we will do the domain and range at the end. Okay, let me just do another color. So restriction for x, you have to look at denominator, right? So x minus 2, I equal it to 0. So x minus 2 equal it to 0. You rearrange it for x equal to 2. Restriction for x is your vertical asymptote. Make sure. How about the restrictions for y? I'm gonna give you a formula for restrictions for y. Let's say if you have y is equal to ax plus b over cx plus d. Then restrictions for y, gonna be what? The coefficient of x over coefficient of the x. It's y equal to a over c, coefficient of the x in numerator divided by the coefficient of the x in denominator. Make sure this ratio will give you the restrictions for y. Now, can anyone tell me what is the restriction for y here in this example? Y equal to what? Anyone can tell me?
0.
What is the coefficient of the x here?
2.
1. You don't have anything, right? If there is nothing.
Oh, okay. So
what is the coefficient of the x in denominator?
1.
1. So means
okay.
a over c, coefficient of x over the coefficient of x. So is 1 over 1, which is y equal to 1. This is restriction. This is going to be your horizontal asymptote. Make sure this is no more 0. The y is, you don't have 0 here because you have something in numerator. You have x in numerator. Before you didn't have x in numerator, right? That's why you would say 0. Now x-intercept. For x-intercept, you have to put y equal to 0, right? Okay, and instead of the y in the equation, I put 0, and then I solve for x. Since this is 0, so numerator should be 0, right? X equal to 0. So my point for x-intercept, the y is 0, x is 0. So it's 0, 0. Now for y-intercept, you put x equal to 0 in your equation. Y equal to, whenever you see x, you put it 0. Again, of course, you get 0, 0. So the point is 0, 0 still. It's not new. I'm gonna graph it using these informations. Now you're able to graph. So here, this is my graph. My vertical asymptote is x equal to 2. My horizontal asymptote is y equal to 1. Make sure you show me your dotted points for y equal to 1. And here is x equal to what? 2. And you have a point 0, 0 there. This one is easy. You just, what you do from this point, you go toward your asymptote, but never reach it. And from here, you go toward the asymptote and never reach it. But I need a point here, right? So I make a point, x, y. Let's say above 2, let's say for 3. When the x is 3, I put that in equation, 3 over 3 minus 2, right? What is it? 3 over 1 is 3. So you have 3 here, 1, 2, 3. So the point is there. Then again, you go toward the asymptote, but never cross it. If I just put more dotted line here, then you go toward the asymptote, but you never cross that. This is the shape. How about domain? Domain is XER, and the restriction for X cannot be 2 because this is your vertical asymptote, right? Your graph cannot pass through that line. And for range is y belong to real number. Y cannot be, your vertical asymptote is gonna be a restriction, horizontal asymptote, which is 1. Now, end behavior. End behavior. When x go to positive infinity, what do you think the y go to? Anyone can tell me? You have to look at this end. When the x go to infinity, very big x, what is your y? Is 1, right? And here for negative x go to negative infinity, what does the y go to?
1.
1 again, very good. Here, because you're going above 1, so it's gonna be 1 positive, but here you're reaching 1 from below, so it's gonna be 1 negative. Any question, Brian and Theodore?
Nope.
Okay, how about you, Theodore? I think you're good. Can you take a screenshot of this, please? You did?
Wait. Wait.
So here is the worksheet, okay? I want you to do question, actually, let's just do sketch the function, summarize increasing, decreasing. Write the equation of the ration. Okay, question number 4, A, B. Question number 5, 6, 7. Okay, sorry, let's just do it again. Question number 3. Question number 3A and C. Question number 4. Do B. I'm gonna do A for you right now. And I'm gonna do question number 5 for you. You do question number 6 and 7. 6 and 7. These are the questions you're doing. Let me just go ahead and do this question for you. Write the equation of the rational function for each graph. So I know in numerator, because the form is y is equal to ax plus b over cx plus d, right? The first things I can write down is a over c, because the a over c give you what? Your horizontal asymptote. As you see, this is 2. This is y is equal to 2. This is your a over c. So a over c is 2, means this is 2x plus b. 2 over 1, right? So it's x plus d. Also, I know my vertical asymptote is x equal to what? 3. So the x equal to 3 should be the zeros in denominator. There's 2x plus b. The zeros in denominator should be 3, so it's going to be x minus 3, right? And I know the x-intercept here is what? 1.5. Sorry, the x-intercept, okay. Then your y is 0, right? This is your x-intercept. My numerator, the zeros in numerator should be what? 1.5. So 2x, 2 multiplied by 1.5 plus b should be equal to 0. Because numerator, the 0 for numerator is going to be my x-intercept. So b should be equal to what? Negative 3. I need to rewrite that. 2x minus 3 divided by x minus 3. Can you take a screenshot? And if you have a question, please ask me right. So question number 5, write an equation for a rational function whose graph has the following. So x-intercept given y-intercept, vertical asymptote, horizontal asymptote. So again, you just write from the general form, ax plus b divided by cx plus d. First thing you do is horizontal asymptote is a over c, right? This is a over c. So your a over c should be 1. So you just rewrite that. So it's just the coefficient of the x should be 1. The coefficient of the c should be 1 as well. Make sure the ratio is 1, right? Also, vertical asymptote is 2, means the denominator need to have a zeros of 2. So you have to look at, this is zeros of denominator. So means this should be in denominator should be x minus 2. Make sure the zeros in denominator is that. Then, you know the x-intercept is on your top. So x-intercept is negative 4, means in the top you need to have something like that. This is numerator. Numerator. On the top is zeros of. So it means at the top here, you should have what? So the final thing is going to be x plus 4 divided by x minus 2. So we didn't use that. Y-intercept is negative 2. See, if you put 0 for x, of course, 4 over negative 2 is negative 2. So it's matching. So it's good. Please take a screenshot. And if you have any question, ask.